Hi folks, this is Cap Kraken. How you doing today? This is my video number 2, WGT number 2. And they're going to keep coming until I get answers, until I get a phone number on WGT site so everybody can call customer service and get their credits back when they get ripped off. That's number 1. So I don't know if this is going to take 1,000 videos, but WGT has crossed the line with me, and I've rented this office just for them. Just to dedicate my next year of my life to get back America, and that means one company at a time. And I'm hitting here listening to some BS here, music stuff, so let me turn it off. But matter of fact, maybe I'll do this really quick video because I want to upload it. But anyway, this is video number 2, and it's to let all my members know that I really appreciate them, all that they've went through, because a hit to the owner is a hit to the players, and it's a ripple effect. And everybody that's started from the beginning, at least I call my elite 50, 60, 75 players that have just stuck in here like glue. Didn't matter what WGT did to me or the club, and how many times they banned me, and the threats that, hey, the club is down, it's out, it's gone, you might as well go to these other clubs that have been hitting all you members hard. And I really appreciate that you members didn't go crybaby to WGT every time you got an invite from one of the other clubs. And I just want you guys to just take a few minutes to know what it's like to be the owner of Hacks to Legends for almost 10 months. And it was just too much. And it was a relentless attack of just being able to basically run a competitive club. Basically, unless I was willing to just let WGT basically just tap right into my charge card, $2,000, $3,000 a month. To them, that's what they want from owners. They want owners that have thousands of dollars, and everybody else that's trying to actually design the team the way that the company was originally designed is considered bad. So WGT isn't the same anymore. They're not the same company. The program hasn't really improved that much. They don't have any new courses. They're just in suck out mode. They're constantly putting on clashes for you to pay more and more credits, more and more this, more and more that, get less and less and less, more and more and more, less and less and less. So I know a lot of you guys are hip, and it's cool that the members that were able to pay were flowing passes and trying to do whatever we could. But obviously WGT has had another knipnard over the fact that I wanted to be able to buy passes in volume and basically get a strong club, that people that actually were wanting to pay and help the club. But if any of you, what I just realized is that if you looked at the advertisement of WGT, they advertise that people, brand new people, could come in and join clubs like ours, Hacks to Legends, and win credits. But you guys know now that you post and you make the credits come out of your pocket, not WGT. So they're advertising clubs like ours to feed off of, like a shark would, to bring them in. Hey, you can join clubs like Hacks to Legends, and it's a free ride. Your free credits, your tournaments, they just come in and suck out all the credits of your account, and nobody be the wiser. Well, now everyone's the wiser, folks, and my members are watching these videos, other clubs are watching these videos, and I hope that every owner, from the Georgian, the Majestic, the Silver Dollar, get to know Steve, okay? Because if you really, like I said, if the way you have to beat me is to get me kicked out for some technicality, that makes you a loser. You understand? You can't beat people on a heads up. And I wish WGT could make some events that everybody could play heads up with no advantage of money, because we all know it's a rigged system. If the team that spends the most money wins, okay? And and for them, they think that's a great pyramid model for them, but it's an unethical, it's an unright, it is a downright scam, especially that you only win 6 balls. I mean, again, they can get away legally because they say, hey, we say 6 balls. So, hey, as long as you pay $1,000 for 6 virtual balls, no one's the wiser. Well, these videos are to make everybody the wiser, because I'm telling everybody what WGT should be telling you, but they're not, right? Like the minute you put your money on file and you get credits that it's irredeemable, it's gone. As far as they're concerned, the minute you even question them, they get to suck all your money out, devalue it, and get to take it. And I just think if more people knew that these are the new owners are running this show, they wouldn't support them. And they would die right on the vine. They'd have to sell the company for like $1 and have maybe the old owner pick it up and start back the way it was. You all know that there's no more advertising. You get, what, 3 free credits a day? Okay, before you could win at least 100 credits and watching videos and surveys to get some better virtual balls. Now these guys got you locked down so tight that it would take you a month just to be able to afford to get the 37 credit balls. Which again, now all the fun's out of the game. It's just basically pay, right? So here I am saying to the members, hey, we got to step up and pay, or we're not going to be competitive anymore. And oh my God, oh! So I just want all my members, the sane ones, the ones that are paying the money, that's been supporting the club, that's been okay with these, what I call them, these really bad men, bad people that feel it's okay to, basically they live on WGT to prey on clubs. They can go in and clean up the credits to, that's how they, because right now, since WGT isn't giving away any free credits, all these scumbags have to go find other ways. And so as far as WGT is concerned, we're perfectly good prey. So why I'm suing them is that the fact that they advertise that they can join clubs like Hacks to Legends and win credits without putting a darn thing into it. And if anybody questions it, boom, you're, what, banned? Deleted? Well, they're going to have to be held accountable, and we're working on the paperwork now, folks. So I just want everybody that's in the club to hang tight and to let you know that it doesn't matter how many usernames they delete. I'll make a new one and I'll be in a couple hours. If I've got to go next door, down the road, down the block, new phone, I don't care what it takes. I'll be back on posting these videos, not on YouTube, but on the WGT sites, on the walls, until they come clean and they provide their attorneys information. They honor my already orders for them to produce the data. And if not, then the final thing is that I'm going to have to get, which we're doing now, is to actually serve them the document subpoenas to pull them into a whole other case, because they've taken my time and energy away from that, and the judge is really pissed. So I want the judge in this case to see just how bad these guys are, because they took all my time, my money, my energy. I had to waste time to get back on, and the emails and all that stuff. Hey, it takes my time, and being an expert witness myself, that it doesn't look right. So that's why I'm doing all my legal stuff as I can. I'm calling them out on what they're doing. I want everybody around the world to know, don't send these fools any credits until they get either a new owner or they get a better understanding of and treat club owners to what they should. Because if not, there's no value in the owners, then there's no value in you. And they really should just run a free site and stop basically poaching off the owners, because that's exactly what WGT did. So it's great that I got all these emails about how they've tried to frame me and other owners like me. Remember, I'm not the only owner that they're punking, right? So I just don't. They all know what's going on, and like I said, the few good clubs that are able to, each time that they do this, get 1 or 2 of my paying members. Remember, that's the way that they operate. And a judge and 12 jurors, even if they've never played golf before, they've all been scammed. They've all figured out, hey, when you're paying $1,000, okay, to win 6 balls to be divided by 250 people, something's just not right. But that's why we have a great system in America, folks, if we use it. It's called civil law, okay? That's why when you get a subpoena to show up and do your civil duty, we need the good people now to show up. I know a lot of you don't have the time, energy, and effort, but if you don't, then the only people that are coming in the system are the sick ones that are, literally bad for society. They should be stayed home. If you want the working society to be running the show again, you can't leave those people at home to show up and make all the final decisions for your life, because that's why we're in the mess that we are. So this video number 2 is to encourage everybody, and wherever your state is, next time you get a subpoena, go check it out, because it's very well at this point in time, most every agency around has somebody that they paid off, that there's somebody being railroaded, and they've manufactured all the evidence. And all you have to do is be sitting there as a jury, and you're going to see, wow, I'm so glad that I did volunteer and sign up and do as my civil duties, because you'll be doing somebody a really good favor, because you'll see that they've been railroaded. And if it wasn't for your vote, if the police are corrupt, if the judges are corrupt, if the system's broken on one end, you're the only saving grace to make it all right. That's why our system works, and it works so well. When it doesn't work, it works because, like I said, when it fails is because the people that should be in that jury box making that final decision for this case, that have the smarts to understand what the play is, would never convict half these kids that are going to jail. But what we have is we have the people that don't function in society, that also get these subpoenas to show up to court. And they show up because they know that there's probably a good chance that they're going to put on a case that they can destroy the other party's life. And it doesn't become about, doesn't come about justice anymore. It just becomes that it's whoever side you're on, or whatever you look like, or whatever color you are, is how they're going to vote. And that's what's all the other world does. And that's what separates America and makes us great, is that we do as Americans that speak one language, we're under all one umbrella, we put America first. Those are the people that should be on the jury. When those are people, those key people, just like I call them my Elite 60, aren't on that jury, you get the WGTs, man. And if I can leave these few videos out for the next generation and future to say what happened to that site, well, they messed with the wrong guy. And again, this is Cap Kraken. I'm the owner of Hack to Legends. Well, I was. And remember, I did transfer the ownership to somebody else. And it wasn't even in my name anymore. I had just said, I'm done. I don't want to do it anymore. And 24 hours later, they came and said that we're closing your account because you. And I said, hey, I'm not even the owner anymore. It doesn't matter to them. So I want everybody to know that even though I wasn't even the owner anymore, the owner had been transferred to a girl named Jen, and she's going to be making a couple of videos just so because they're going to say, oh, it was him and another idea, which they always try to do. Remember, that's how these people on the left react, is that they don't come with you with factual or video or they come with you with some crazy theory that just kind of sounds good. So they don't bring you facts, they don't bring you, any evidentiary value, anything exculpatory. They just bring you theory and myth and their opinion, and based on that, you should find X. No, you need proof. You need emails. When you have emails going through WGT systems sent to me that have every word in the book that tell me I should F off, that I should do this and I should do that and I should go to hell, and I mean, I can't use the words because they're much more vulgar than just using fucking, okay, because that is actually in a lot of dictionaries now. Nevertheless, folks, this is video number 2, because I want WGT to know that every hour of my lunch, I'm going to come here, have my lunch, and I'm going to make a video. And then when I leave, go back to work, it's going to be uploaded, so it's not going to take me any time out of my day to make sure it gets uploaded. And then all the members are going to be, I mean, not just from my club, but from every club is going to see, look, the way that you're running WGT is just pitting all of us at each other and making it a really bad, hateful environment, because it's all about the money for WGT, right? So now everybody that's in my club, out of my club, was in my club, and the top 5 clubs, and the 2,000 clubs below us, all have to understand the way WGT is acting affects us all. So I know that a lot of you have sent thousands of emails to them and they treated you just as me. But I'm now making the videos, and as long as you like my channel and you watch these videos and they start seeing the count going up and up and up and up and up, and they start seeing more and more people are watching and more people are dropping off WGT daily and just burning up their credits, and they're just dropping off the face, they'll start getting the message, because that's really the most powerful thing you can do, is suck the blood out of their game, and they can't function because they rely on you now every 2 weeks for these clashes. I mean, look, we can't even recover. I can't even run events now because they overlap the clashes, right? So they're so damn greedy and winning these clashes now every 10 days, 11 days, that I can't even put a week worth of tournaments because they overlap. And then what are you going to do? Are they going to play the tournament, try to win the cash, or are they going to play the clash? And so they're just almost just making it so bad that even if anybody can survive a clash and playing it, they're done. It's almost like WGT just wants to go and just squeeze anybody that comes out. Like I said, man, this is why these people that are running it aren't on the up and up, and you have to ask yourself, do you like being squeezed out like a wet rag? That's the thought for the day. And again, my name's Cap Kraken, and I hope you liked the video. If you did, subscribe and see coming back tomorrow. Thank you.